is early as hell on December 5th, 2025. Time for my first ever deer hunt. I'm waiting for Jason at the front door, ready to go. Got my coffees, got all my stuff. Let's go get a deer. Okay, we're here. We made it. We're like a quarter mile off the road, getting set up.
Year one of camping.
Spirits are high. How we feeling?
Great. Feeling good, looking good.
We forgot our home is where the heart is sign, but other than that, we're good. Everything's staked up. It's -5. Gonna get a deer. Settling in at camp. Basically on vacation.
We're here, yeah.
Stove's going. Fire's going. Having a coffee. All is good.
Currently 44.
Currently 44 in the tent.
44 in the tent.
Okay, here's your next update. Coming to you live from the hot tent. Fire's going. Beds are set up. We scouted out a place. We found where the deer have been eating and sleeping. And in a little bit, we're gonna go back out there and try and get one before nightfall. Split up some wood. And life is good. We're cozy. And the fire's roaring. It's wood duty before the evening hunt. Make sure there's firewood when we come back. Oh,
Miss.
got the camera out and now it's all going to hell. There it is. Figure it's a good time for an update. It's a little past midnight. We've been doing our best to stay warm. We burned through all the wood we had budgeted to last the night. So I just spent a while chopping up more. I think we got enough for the night now and maybe for breakfast. And it's cold. But we figured out the wood stove and things are happening.
Okay, well, as you can see, we bagged it and came home shortly after the last update. We checked in around 12:30 and made it through the rest of the night. Got up, had breakfast, went out to our spots where we had hoped to find some deer, and we saw lots of signs, even some fresh tracks and some pea and other signs of them eating acorns on top of our tracks from the previous day, but we didn't see any deer. So we went to a different location nearby, and Jason ended up actually seeing a buck that we tracked for a while, but I was holding the rifle and I was a bit behind him, so we didn't get a shot at that guy. We heard other shots that day, lots of other activity, but didn't get anything ourselves. I thought it'd be cool to look at the map of the waypoints we laid down. We drove up to the White Mountains, and we did this with the satellite phone. So we parked here in this parking lot, and we hiked up this little hill and set up camp here. These are all points that we dropped while we were walking around when we found cool stuff. So we ended up finding lots of sign of deer in here both days that we were there, and this is the spot that we tried to sneak into the next morning after the last update. We snuck along this ridgeline here to this spot where there's lots of dense cover and you can kind of see into their bedding. We were hoping to get a good opportunity to shoot one. I'm not sure if we got there too late in the morning or if they just weren't there, or if we scared them off. I mean, we were wearing snow pants, and I later learned that deer can see the color blue really well, and I was wearing a big blue jacket. In any case, they weren't there. We ended up bagging it, going back to camp, and then walking out to the parking lot along this road in here. And at a couple points, we snuck in to this river here just to look around, and see if there was any deer sign, because we felt like when we were up here on this ridge that they were probably down here in this water somewhere. And we heard some shots over in this direction earlier in the trip. We didn't end up seeing them in the river, but when we went a little bit further down, there's this sort of more open area, and there's these intersection of different rivers here that seemed like a really good place to camp next time. Really easy to get to with the road right here. And then the buck that Jason saw must have been like out here somewhere on the other side of this river, and we lost it over this ridge. We did hear shots over in this area, so somebody took him or took a different deer. But there was just tons of activity in this area. It looks like there's a lot of land here to look through without bumping into things. The map doesn't look quite as, like, this looks really flat, and this looks a little bit more steep with some trails and stuff. So we'll have to look into that more, but we think that this could be a good potential spot for next year.